There are people who feel lost, unsure of where they stand in their faith, feeling like their prayers are empty, their connection to Allah weaker than it used to be. If you are one of them, take this as a sign. This surah has the power to rekindle the flame of faith, to remove the doubts, to bring a person back to the certainty that Allah is always near. It is a reminder that no matter how far a person has gone, no matter how many distractions have pulled them away, they can always return. But here is the truth. Many people recognize that their faith is weak, but they do nothing to fix it. They wait for motivation, for the perfect moment, for something to push them back towards Allah. But the real change happens when a person takes action, when they start reciting the words of Allah, even before their heart feels ready. And when they do, they will see the difference. Peace returning, purpose strengthening, faith growing. If you have ever felt your Iman weaken, if you have ever struggled to feel close to Allah, let this be a reminder. Faith is not lost overnight, and it is not rebuilt overnight. But with the Quran, with this surah, with sincerity, it can always be restored. 7. The surah that transforms lives. There are moments in life when a person feels stuck, as if nothing they do brings real change. They pray, they work hard, they search for answers, but something always feels missing. What if the answer has been right in front of them all along? What if the real transformation they seek is hidden in the words of Allah, waiting to be unlocked? This surah is not just about protection, risk, healing, or forgiveness. It is about complete transformation. It has the power to change a person's life from the inside out. The Quran was never meant to be just read. It was meant to be lived. Those who hold on to it see their lives shift in ways they never imagined. They find peace where there was once chaos, certainty where there was doubt, strength where there was weakness. Every word carries a promise from Allah, and those who truly believe in these words will never remain the same. This surah, in particular, has been the turning point for so many who were lost, who were drowning in problems, who felt disconnected. They made it a part of their life, and everything started to change, not overnight, but in ways they could feel deep in their heart. But here is the truth. Not everyone will take this seriously. Some will hear about the power of this surah and move on, never giving it a second thought. Others will listen, reflect, and take action. The ones who act will see the difference. They will recite it daily. They will trust in its blessings, and they will witness firsthand how Allah's words bring light into their lives. The real question is, which one will you be? Will you be among those who let this message pass? Or will you be among those who take it seriously, who recite this surah and experience its blessings? The choice is yours. If you believe in the power of the Quran, write Ameen below. Let this be a reminder that transformation begins with a single step, returning to the words of Allah.
Some people spend their whole lives searching for success. They work hard, plan every step, chase opportunity after opportunity, yet no matter how much they try, they still struggle. Their efforts bring little results. Their wealth disappears as fast as it comes, and their problems never seem to end. Why does this happen? Why do some people achieve so much with little effort, while others try everything and still fail? What if the answer was in something so simple, yet so powerful, that most people overlook it? There is a verse in the Quran that carries immense power, protection, and blessings. A verse that, if recited regularly, can remove obstacles, increase risk, protect from harm, and bring ease in every part of life. This verse is not ordinary. It is the greatest verse in the Quran, a verse that directly connects a person to the power of Allah. Yet many people do not recite it daily, unaware that it holds the key to the success they have been searching for. Ayatul Kursi is more than just words. It is a shield, a guide, and a source of divine strength. The Prophet himself taught that whoever recites this verse will remain under Allah's protection and will have nothing to fear. Many people have made it a habit to recite Ayatul Kursi after every prayer, before sleeping and before stepping out of their homes, and they have seen their lives change. Unexpected opportunities opened, hardships faded, and success followed them wherever they went. But here's the real question. If Ayatul Kursi carries so many blessings, why do so many people ignore it? Why do people run after success in every direction except the one that guarantees it? What if the difficulties you are facing right now could have been removed just by making Ayatul Kursi a part of your daily life? The ones who understand this secret never let a day pass without reciting this verse. The question is, will you be one of them? If you believe that Ayatul Kursi is a source of protection and success, write "Allah is my protector" in the comments. Let this be a reminder that true security, true success, and true peace come from the words of Allah. First, Ayatul Kursi, the greatest verse in the Quran. Some verses in the Quran hold a special place due to their immense power and significance. Among them, Ayatul Kursi stands above all. It is not just a verse, it is a declaration of Allah's absolute authority, knowledge, and control over everything. It reminds every believer that nothing happens in this world without His will, and nothing can exist without His command. This is why the Prophet called it the greatest verse in the Quran, a verse that carries protection, blessings, and success for those who recite it. This verse describes the greatness of Allah like no other. It states that He never tires, never sleeps, and never loses control. While humans struggle, worry, and become weak, Allah remains in full power over everything. He knows what is hidden and what is open, and no one can interfere in His decisions except by His permission. This single verse is a reminder that all success, all solutions, and all guidance come from Him alone. The Prophet taught that whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every prayer remains under divine protection until the next prayer. Those who make it a habit receive blessings in their time, their health, and their wealth. Many have experienced moments where difficulties disappeared, where unexpected help arrived, and where things fell into place without explanation, all because of the barakah of this verse. But here is the reality. Most people do not realize its value. They will search for solutions everywhere, yet ignore the most powerful verse that Allah has given them. The ones who understand its power never let a day pass without reciting it, because they know that success is not just about effort, it is about having Allah's blessings in everything they do. If you believe that Ayatul Kursi is the key to success, write La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah in the comments. Let this be a reminder that those who hold on to this verse will never be left without Allah's guidance. 2. The protection of Ayatul Kursi against all harm. The world is full of unseen dangers. Some people go through life experiencing sudden misfortunes, unexplained difficulties, and harm from places they never expected. They face accidents, envy, financial loss, and emotional struggles without knowing where it all comes from. But then, there are others who walk through life with a shield around them, untouched by the harm that destroys others. What makes the difference? It is the protection of Ayatul Kursi. The Prophet taught that whoever recites Ayatul Kursi in the morning remains under Allah's protection until the evening, and whoever recites it at night remains protected until the morning. This verse creates a spiritual barrier that keeps away harm, whether it is from people, evil forces, or unseen trials. Many people who have faced constant hardships, whether in their health, family, or work, have seen a change in their lives simply by making this verse a daily habit. Doors that were once closed started opening. Troubles that felt endless suddenly disappeared, and the fear that once controlled them turned into peace. This is not superstition. This is the promise of Allah. But the truth is, most people do not take this seriously. They seek protection in worldly measures, but forget the greatest shield given by Allah Himself. The ones who understand the power of Ayatul Kursi never let a day pass without reciting it, because they know that no harm can touch the one who is under Allah's divine protection. If you believe that true safety comes from Allah alone, write "Allah is my protector" in the comments. Let this be a reminder that those who place their trust in Allah's words will never be left unguarded. Third, Ayatul Kursi and success in daily life. Success is something every person desires, but not everyone achieves it. Some people work tirelessly, yet they see no results. They make plans, take risks, and push themselves, but their efforts lead to frustration instead of fulfillment. Then there are those who seem to achieve everything with ease. Opportunities come their way, obstacles disappear, and their actions bring lasting results. What is the difference? It is not just effort, it is barakah. And one of the greatest ways to bring barakah into daily life is through Ayatul Kursi. The Prophet taught that reciting Ayatul Kursi after every prayer ensures that nothing stands between a person and Jannah except death. This means that this verse is not only a protection for the hereafter, but also a means of elevating one's life in this world. Those who make it a habit find that their work becomes easier, their decisions become clearer, and their actions start leading to real success. They do not waste time in struggles that lead nowhere because they are guided to what is best for them. Many people who felt stuck in their careers, their studies, or their personal goals found that once they made Ayatul Kursi a part of their routine, things started falling into place. Their focus improved, their confidence grew, and the things they once struggled to achieve became effortless. It was not luck, it was divine assistance. When a person remembers Allah with sincerity, Allah blesses them in ways beyond their imagination. But here is the reality. Most people chase success in every way except the one that guarantees it. They believe that hard work alone is enough, forgetting that without Allah's blessings, no effort will bring true success. The ones who truly understand this never let a single prayer pass without reciting Ayatul Kursi, because they know that real success is not just about effort, it is about having Allah's help in everything they do. If you believe that Ayatul Kursi is a key to success, write "Ya Allah, bless my efforts" in the comments. Let this be a reminder that when you seek success through Allah's words, you will never struggle alone. The role of Ayatul Kursi in increasing rizq. Some people work day and night, struggling to earn, yet no matter how much money they make, it never seems enough. Their income disappears, unexpected expenses drain their wealth, and financial stress never leaves them. On the other hand, there are those who earn less but always have enough, who live with peace, and whose wealth seems to stretch in ways that cannot be explained. What makes the difference? It is not just effort, it is barakah. And one of the greatest ways to bring barakah into rizq is through Ayatul Kursi. Wealth is not just about how much a person earns, it is about how much benefit and peace it brings. The Prophet taught that whoever recites Ayatul Kursi in the morning will be protected until the evening, and whoever recites it in the evening will be protected until the morning. This protection extends not just to the person, but also to their wealth, home, and sustenance. Many people who have made this verse a habit have witnessed their financial struggles ease, their debts clear, and unexpected sources of income appear. Things start working in their favor, and the constant worries about money begin to disappear. Ayatul Kursi is a reminder that rizq is in the hands of Allah alone. It is not controlled by a job, a business, or the economy. It comes from the one who provides without limits. Some people chase money their entire lives and never find contentment, while others who rely on Allah see their wealth grow beyond their expectations. Those who recite Ayatul Kursi daily are among the latter because they have placed their trust in the true provider. But the sad reality is, most people search for financial success in every way except the one that guarantees it. They stress, they worry, and they exhaust themselves, never realizing that their risk was always in the hands of Allah.